Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, so you see the title of this video. I want to first premise this video by saying this is not this is not legal advice, Salakia. This is not legal advice. This is not legal counsel. I'm in no position to offer that kind of legal advice. But what I will be doing is giving spiritual counsel, if you will, through the scriptures, reading some scriptures that talk about using wisdom in these times moving forward. And that's going to be the premise of this video. And at first, I wasn't going to touch this kind of a topic because, of course, it can be an uncomfortable conversation. However, we're just living in those times. And we have to be comfortable talking about this because it's realistic. It's realistic. So we got to get comfortable with having these uncomfortable conversations, because these scenarios and certain things that are happening, we're seeing it online happening in different states. It's going to happen in your city, in your state, in your neighborhood very, very soon. What's happening over there in Minnesota, it's going to be in your state too. We're not just going to be watching these things online forever. No, it's going to happen in your city in your state, and you're going to have to deal with it. It's going to be on you to use wisdom. It's going to be on you to have faith and remember to pray in that moment. It's going to be on you to remember how the scriptures say that you should be acting in these times moving forward. And so we have to talk about these things once again. It is uncomfortable, but just like the title of the video says, if you're ever confronted with ICE, use wisdom. And after we watch this video, and maybe two more, definitely one more, then we're going to grab some precepts and get more specific and get into more details of what it means to use wisdom surrounding ICE agents and just anything moving forward. But I want to watch these videos first, and then we'll dive more into it, like I said. So this is J.D. Vance, the vice president. Let's see what he has to say. This was from 6 days ago.
What we've done is actually gotten 2.5 million illegal aliens out without any of the really big marquee things that we've been working on. That was just simple willpower and the President of the United States coming in and saying this is done. I think we're going to see those deportation numbers ramp up as we get more and more people online, working for ICE, going door to door and making sure that if you're an illegal alien, you've got to get out of this country, and if you want to come back, apply through the proper channel.
Yeah, so you heard what he said. He said he's expecting the deportation numbers to increase as they get more people working for ICE and going door to door. Going door to door. Mind you, they're already stopping random people as they see them at their place of work, at their job sites, or as they're leaving work and driving home. You're walking up to your driveway you just parked, or whatever it may be. Now he's saying, J.D. Vance is saying, they're going to start going door to door. And they're just stopping people nowadays that are just Hispanic. You look Hispanic, now they're just rolling up on you and stopping you. Especially if they see that, oh, this person has some kind of an accent, now they're really pressing you. So they're just going based off of looks and the way you speak, and they're just searching. They're just looking for any reason to lock you up and deport you. These are the times that we're in. We're not coming into these times. We're here. And we're seeing, based upon prophecy, or I should say, as these prophecies unfold, we're learning that Jacob's trouble is not some one-day specific event like 9/11, and then poof, it just happens overnight, a huge event, and now moving forward from that event, we're in Jacob's trouble. No, Jacob's trouble is here. As these prophecies unfold, we're realizing that Jacob's trouble is a progressive situation. because this is Jacob's trouble. What's happening right now with ICE, it's only going to explode and get worse and get larger. We're going to see more and more people start to, what do the scriptures say? Uproars and riots. We're going to see more of that. We're going to see more and more people, just to be very, very blunt, they're going to go back to the spirit world. They're going to die. Just be blunt, like I said. And so if ICE ever confronts you, you got to use wisdom. You got to have faith and remember that the Lord is going to look out and protect you and your seed, your woman, your family, your household. You guys are going to be okay. But you got to use wisdom. We'll talk more about it. Let's watch this next video.
For my Annapolis and Anne Arundel County people, I've had two separate people tell me that they've seen ICE. The first one told me they were detaining people at Safeway. I saw that online. The second person just told me they were knocking doors behind the Honda dealership this morning. Heads up, PSA, tell your people, get the word out. For my Annapolis and Anne Arundel County people, I've had two separate people tell me that they've seen ICE. The first one told me they were detaining people at Safeway. I saw that online. The second person just told me they were knocking doors behind the Honda dealership this morning. Heads up, PSA.
Yeah, knocking doors already, and this is out here in the DMV area. Knocking doors and detaining people at Safeway, at the grocery store. Like I said, they out here lurking. And there's plenty videos online, even over there in Baltimore. I seen the video. It was late at night. It was dark. And someone was filming ICE agents stop somebody in their car. In the neighborhood, actually. So this is happening. This is happening, and it's not unrealistic. Just because we think and we believe ourselves, I should say, we believe and we hope that we're a part of the elect, it doesn't mean that we're not going to be confronted with what's happening in the world and we're just always going to be bystanders. That's not true. It's not realistic. We got to go through a straight gate, a position of difficulty in order to receive the kingdom of heaven. Now, it doesn't mean that the Lord is going to have us out here looking crazy, but we're still going to have to use wisdom and apply what we know in order to make it through these difficult and perilous times moving forward. And I was going to play one more video. It is some guy offering legal advice. I'm not worried about that right now. So I'm going to just throw this away. And we're going to start off here in Proverbs 15, verse 1. The King James is on the left. It says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." The NLT on the right says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." So saying the same thing. But if you're ever confronted with ICE, don't be trying to play hero. Don't be trying to act like some tough guy just so you can tell your friends, yeah, when I saw them, I stood my ground. I stayed 10 toes and I told them I don't need to. You sound stupid. And definitely don't think that you finna come around the camp or brothers bragging, talking about how you was tough. And we don't care. We don't care. We want to hear, if anything, yeah, they did confront me. Oh, for real? Yeah, they confronted me. I talked to them and, you know, we had a little chill conversation. They asked me this, I said that, blah, blah, blah. And I prayed to the Lord first. I was kind of nervous, but things were cool. And they just, you know, I went about my day. Boom. Don't be looking all angry, frowning at them, mugging them. Man, what you want? You know, now you sound stupid. And you're just giving them a reason to body slam your ass on the concrete. And that's what you see happening with all these videos. And I don't care what you think about what I'm about to say. That lady, whatever her freaking name was, that Edomite looking chick up in Minnesota that got her ass shot up and sent to the spirit world, well, she shouldn't have been out there doing what she was doing. That was unwise and it was foolish. Ain't no need to be caught up in what they're doing. Mind your business. Go about your day. Now, you're not going to hear people online saying that, but we call it like it is because we have to be realistic. And we know that the Lord is not a respecter of persons. You out here acting stupid, not using wisdom, thinking that you that guy and you want to be tough in front of the ICE agent. Well, the Lord going to he going to make the ICE agents put their hands on you. Now you're looking stupid on the ground with your head split open in handcuffs. A soft answer turneth away wrath. Don't be stupid out here talking to these people. Now, you got people online saying, you don't got to open your door, and that's true. That's an obvious thing, so I'll say that. You don't got to open your door for nobody. And even if you are confronted with ICE, everybody's already saying it online. You have a right to remain silent. Sure, use it. Use it at the end of the day. Use that right. Don't say anything, whatever. In general, though, remember Proverbs 15:1. Be calm, be relaxed. Give a soft answer, be respectful. Yes, sir, this. No, sir, that. How are you? How's your day going? Yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. And the Lord is going to make sure that you're all right in that situation. How do I know that? Because of Proverbs 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. The NLT, when the Lord takes pleasure in anyone's way, he causeth their enemies to make peace with him. So when your ways please the Lord, your ways represent your actions, your behavior, how you're conducting yourself. That means on a daily basis, but especially if you're confronted with one of these agents. Now, I meant to say in the very beginning of this video, and the Lord put the Spirit back on me to say it, this message that I'm giving is no different than the message that we've been saying for years concerning even just your local authorities, policemen. It's the same exact message. You get stopped because you ran a red light or you were speeding or whatever the reason may be. Police just happen to stop you, pull you over, whatever. Use wisdom. Hi, how you doing, officer? Roll down your window. He asks for your ID. Don't be tough. Don't be tough. For what? Tell me what you pulling me over for first, then I'll show you my ID. Now you sound stupid. Now you pissing off that police officer who's just doing his job. He pulled you over, he asked for your ID, just give it to him. Don't be this tough guy. Because once again, you'll be a tough guy behind bars, looking real stupid. Now you sitting behind bars questioning, is the Lord with me? Should I have done or said what I have? Now you questioning your own faith. And that's not a position you want to be in. So when your behavior and your conduct pleases the Lord, he's going to make sure that these ICE agents, policemen, whoever, federal authorities, whoever they may be, he's going to make sure that they're at peace with you, meaning they view you as just a cool guy, a cool woman, a cool man. Oh yeah, man, this guy, man, I don't see nothing wrong with him, man. Everything's cool. He's peaceful. Yeah, man, whatever. Yeah. All right, have a good day. And they just let you go. No matter what's going on with you, no matter what you got going on, no matter where you were born, no matter what your accent is, we got to remain spiritual. Remain spiritual, use wisdom in these days. And that's what these two scriptures are. It's just spiritual advice. It's spiritual wisdom. And we see all these things, it's spiritual wisdom. We see these things happening because, if it lets me change, Revelation 12:12. And there's so many more precepts that I can bring out, so many more examples that we can get into, but it's just too much. It's too much, and I'm trying to keep this video on the shorter side. Revelation 12:12. Let me see. He's filled with fury. Yeah, I've been feeling the NLT these days. Revelation 12:12 in the NLT on the right. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down unto you. Nah, fuck it. King James. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And the devil isn't talking about some man in a red suit with a pitchfork. No, this is talking about the people on earth that come to do the bidding of Satan. Just like how you have sons of God, well, yeah, you have sons of Satan, and they're known as devils. That's what characterizes them. They're slanderers. And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white people that are running the entire earth right now. They know that their kingdom is coming to an end. Their kingdom is coming to an end. Babylon the Great, America is falling, it's crumbling. So they're doing all that they can to ensure that their kingdom stays and that they remain in power. So yeah, it's not going to be fair. Things are going to be unjust. But don't get caught up in being out here talking about you protesting and you standing with the people and you stand firm and strong, and something happens in your neighborhood, so now you run outside and you start recording, thinking you're doing what's right. No, that's stupid. Don't get caught up in this world. Remember, we're not to be entangled with the affairs of this life. That's being entangled. That's being caught up. You stay to yourself and you throw up a prayer and you let the Lord allow things unfold the way he wants them to unfold. Things will get worse. That's prophecy. We're going to be in the midst of it. We have to go through it, but remember to use wisdom. Remember Proverbs 15. Proverbs 15:1. I try to remember that just on a daily basis, no matter who you're talking to. But apply these things right now because it's good practice. So anyway, Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakudash. Shalom.